the biggest is that none of those guys will know anything about the job they're actually doing.
Yeah, that's our saying. We're being told what to do by people that don't do what we do.
So is that the reason why Trump thinks that he can streamline the building process, because that's what he did?
Let me give you a perfect example. New York City is renovating all their train stations. The existing format for the elevated subway stations is they had a corrugated metal panel that was mounted in between square tube steel, and it was all painted. Nasty 1970s, 80s schoolyard look. They took them down in the 80s and 90s and put up a wire mesh screen. Now that's become yesterday stuff. Now they want to put decorative glass panels in a stainless steel frame up, but the glass has to have a certain pattern of circles, positive and negative circles in it, to meet a certain code requirement so people don't get dizzy when they look at it and fall into the railroad tracks.
Wow.
So you get that first, you get that pattern done electronically. You get everybody to say, yes, this is what it needs to be. Now put it on a piece of glass. You get it on a piece of glass, and it has to be laminated glass because the inner layer is printed on the plastic and then squeezed between two pieces of glass. Then you do that mock-up.
Yeah.
You've already spent all that time, all that money to get the mock-up made. So now you're spending money just to prove a concept of what works. So it's not on the rim. I got to show you the tire, put it on the rim, inflate it with air, then take it off, put it on another rim, whole 9 yards. So now we got the mock-up sitting there.
Yeah.
The edge of the glass, because the glass is laminated, the edge of the glass is beveled off, so you have no sharp edges. Now they want to see a mock-up with the edge of glass not having a 45-degree chamfer to it. They want to see a larger, flatter angle, like a 15-degree angle, so it has more of a chamfered edge to it. So now, because these people don't know that it can be done or can't be done, they're holding the project up, spending more money to get another mock-up made of the same thing that they just looked at, but with a different profile to the edge of glass.
Yeah.
And, they're held up on how much more is it going to cost? Okay, well, let's do the mock-up anyways, and then we'll figure that out afterwards. When just, there's just too many people in the bureaucracy holding each other's hands, looking over each other's shoulders, that got their hands in the stew when they should just get out of the way and let us make it.
How true is that information about dots disorienting people?
It's the Moriarty effect. It's a real thing. You could you could get really tweaked out by it. It's like the whole thing with epileptic seizures with video games. They give you the warning. I mean, I haven't had it yet, but some people really do get triggered by it, and the angle of the
thought some lawyer came up with it. It was like, aha.
The best
one is
thought
they fell on the tracks because they were on acid or drunk or some shit.
The best one is the turtle code.
Turtle code? What, just in case a turtle comes in or something?
No, any piece of glass within 100 yards of water where migratory sea turtles are known to have existed in the last 50 years or have been spotted recently, that glass has to have a certain amount of reflectivity, because what will happen is, say the moon is shining on the glass, it reflects down on the water, turtle gets fucked in the head and climbs up on the wrong beach and gets fucking run over by cars.
Wow.
So the glass
Holy
actually...
shit. I wonder how much money they spent figuring that shit out.
It should have dropped acid before we talked about this.
Even worse than that, there's the bird glass that certain high-rise buildings on migratory pattern routes of known routes of birds must have a bird deterrent built into the glass, which you could see if you look at it at the right angle, but it's a bunch of like black dots. It's almost like somebody blew up a can of Krylon spray paint.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I thought there was something wrong with the fucking glass.
Yeah, it's bird deterrent glass.
Yeah, I noticed it was all in a geometrically pattern and stuff like that. And I was like, what the hell's the matter with this glass? What the hell is that shit?
There's some really cool glass at the Arizona Memorial in Hawaii. It's triple laminated glass, 3 layers of glass. they printed on one part of the glass, then on the plastic inner layer on both sides of it, then on another piece of glass. So you got 3 pieces of glass, front and back surfaces. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you got the 2 pieces of laminate glass in between it, which have 2 sides. And they printed a staggered pattern on all of them. So when you look at it, it looks like a 3-dimensional bullet hole in the side of the warship. It's really freaking cool.
You guys do any of that transitional glass, that electronic transitional glass where you can shade it if you want?
I do a lot of work with embassies and the United Nations. I could create you a room made out of glass that you can't be shot in, seen through, heard out of, burned alive in, and not be able to get electrical energy, your cell phone, Wi-Fi.
Wow.
So I could build you a Faraday cage out of glass that nobody can see you, hear you, shoot you, burn you, or get at you inside. Of course, you'd be hermetically sealed in, so you'd be dead shortly.
Yeah, did you ever see that thing where they had that show where the Russians were they were shooting lasers at I guess it was the CIA, and what they were doing is hitting the glass, and they picked up the vibration of the glass and was able to hear everything they were saying in there.
Yeah, monolithic glass, the old windows that have the putty in them, like the single layers that get a lot of moisture and stuff on them in the wintertime. Like usually doors, you'll see it a lot on doors where it only has 1 layer of glass, but yeah, there's all kinds of signal defense. I could make you glass that has copper.
Okay,
in it.
guys.
That
We are starting in 5 minutes, so maybe we can talk about strat.
Right on.
Yeah, so I was gonna go there. Who are the DDs for this game?
Me.
And League, right?
And Droko.
All right. I just wanna know what's your biggest concern from the CV? I know Legal got tore up a lot last game.
Yeah, just pre-sweeping. If you got a plane that you're out in the neighborhood, just set a quick zigzag pattern back and forth before you bring them back, just to sweep the area out in front of me so I could see, say, like that last one, like that we had that Benson that was milling around in B. He sent a bunch of torps up the way I was going, and I was fighting off those planes.
Yeah.
If you'd had swept back and forth through there just real quick, I would have seen his torpedoes ahead of time. Just a quick, recon of the neighborhood that I'm heading to.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I remember because I was focused on the fleet at A, but I had a spare plane that I could have made that sweep there too.
Yeah.
Because I had a dive all the way to the right side.
Yeah, like I was saying with Jedi earlier, even if you dropped your bombs and you just want to send them to me, click them on me for a couple minutes while you're prosecuting other targets, and then when you're done with that, you can take them off of me, send them back to rearm, maybe rotate an empty plane over to me, just as a set of eyes. Because with my 79 AA rating, between that and anybody else that's near me, not too many of your planes should get taken out in the process.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing, a pre-recon of areas that I'm moving the flank into.
All right, sounds good.
Everybody look at the WOWS tactics I posted OG chat. It's basically the same chat that it's basically the same. I don't remember what the Team 2 side is. But they basically mirror each other. It's basically the same strat that we've been running for quite
We shall be on the red side.
Alright. So if you're looking at the red side, it'd be the same.
I don't see it. Is it video coin? Never mind. Rescared. Okay, never mind. I see it. Yeah, I see it. No, we have a countdown. I'm ready. Reskird. Yeah, reason why I asked is there's two of them, but obviously it's the one that has 9 players in it. Missing one. Who's missing? We're missing a cruiser, I believe. There you go. Alright, we're good. They seem to be they're pretty happy. Looks like. Yeah, they're pretty hyped up. They're potatoes. We're fine. Technically, that's their name. Thanks for everyone who's joining. We're about to start the Scrim now. It's going to be an island of ice. The team we're going against is called Quality Potatoes, who are 2-0 right now in the league matches. I'm going to be the CV, and I'm going to be running air superiority. Right, here we go.
Really matter if you guys are at A or B. It just has to be the same 3 going to C because the Ben says I want to stay with the battleship.
Helm, change course.
Japanese fleet's going to sea, correct?
Yes.
I gotta travel the furthest again.
Just make sure you guys stay closest
Am I the
together.
one supposed to be going to sea? Because that's going to be a bit of a trek.
Yes,
Make
you're
a note
going
in the
C.
log. Operation has commenced
Okay.
on schedule.
It sounds shitty, but I mean, it's better for composition than to just die.
Unit 6, ready to go. Bomber Unit 7.
Roxanne, make sure you, of course, don't fire. Literally, once you get a little bit here, I'm actually going to move a little bit closer and you take this spot here at this island.
You know,
Yeah,
behind
something.
the little island, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I want you to be in a position where
I can
you
shoot
can,
him.
you can go, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And Roxanne, I want you on the more so north side of the island.
Jericho, are you not going A?
Sorry.
Perfect.
I should
As
go
long
right.
as you prevent me from A.
Jericho, you should be heading to A. I see.
I bet.
Still be B.
We've reached the waypoint.
It's all good, no worries.
Fighter Squadron 4, airborne and beginning patrol.
Other than that, yeah. So far, so good.
Bombers would be.
Bomber Unit 6.
Trumpy, just sweep around the bottom of that island at sea and make sure nobody's trying to sneak wide around it. I mean, bottom of sea.
Bomber Unit 7, airborne.
Low Yang spotted.
Make sure you guys are targeting planes when they come above ships.
So they just scouted across A.
Rounds out Kuzo.
So they're getting the whole composition of our fleet right now by that dive bomber.
I mean, there's no way you can catch them, so
Oh, sorry, Draco, I didn't let you on.
it's an infantry bomber. It's not gonna catch them.
I'm going to be throwing torps into that Low Yang smoke.
We're at the rendezvous.
Looks like we got 2 Bismarcks moving for C,
We've
possibly
reached
B.
the waypoint.
Benson in between.
Ice, if
these
you
two.
start taking fire, you can't smoke on the way out.
Yeah, the Low Yang is still in that spot, so let's see if I can flush him out.
Trump, don't really worry about that dive bomber. Try to get eyes on what's in C, please.
Okay, we got more in the coming towards C than I thought.
Scissor, take half your speed out. So then
Once you
Maggie.
guys get to C, because there'll be a lot there, I want you guys to start backtracking. The toggle can stay a lot further out. You can stay at max range. Just to annoy them. Don't let them push you guys, but if you have to, let them take the cap.
Bomber Unit 6, they're all over us.
Roxanne, let's start moving A.
Perfect.
I might bump you.
No problem. Push me. I think we have a north call. Never mind. We have nothing at A.
Alright. Go ahead and push A.
We've reached the waypoint.
Voodoo, you have to stay here and kind of hold down the fort for ice cap to support him.
Roger.
Cleared the planes out, and I've pushed the Low Yang off cap.
Joker, after you capture A, because we're not going to go into the cap, I want you to start heading west of where you are. You might have to go south.
Is it possible to have a smoke over here so I can switch from one island to the other? After the A cap?
Yeah. Jericho, after you capture the cap, you can slow down Roxanne and wait for him to get there.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm about to be spotted. Going full speed.
You guys just start backing off on C now. There's quite a few ships over
Trump
Mo
is
Yang's
pushing
come back into the cap.
dive bomber to us.
Yeah,
Storms
yeah.
and
HMS. I want you to kind of dictate what's going on over there since you're the closest.
Jedi, wait a little bit. I will radar the Luoyang, so we drop them together
We've reached the
as soon
waypoint.
as I'm out of the island.
I put torps on the Luoyang's position.
Bomber Unit 7, we're at the rendezvous. Bomber Unit
I'm
7,
popping hydro.
Fire on the Bismarck.
Voodoo, how you taking? How you doing on damage?
I got a little beat yet, but I'm fixing to heal. They currently
Alright,
can't see me.
Try to drop this.
Desert, turn around. Come back north.
Loyang is up.
On my way.
Torpedo Group 5, standing by.
Going to deny their cap.
Returning. Fighter Squadron 2, ready. In the air.
Alright, so I'm gonna start moving out a little bit. After the smoke is down now. Until then, Roxy, start trying to burn down that Bismarck.
Fighter Squadron 2, airborne and beginning patrol.
Make sure you guys are focusing down
I
the
cannot
cruisers first.
stay here.
Torpedo Group 5, standing by. We've been engaged. Fighter Squadron 4, airborne. Fighter Squadron 3,
Focus
awaiting
fire.
orders.
Joko, you
Bismarck
can
on
try
fire
to get
again.
in there and start throwing torps into B. We have the caps.
Awaiting orders.
Not too much. You guys at B start kiting them away.
Bomber Unit 6.
And then Trump start trying to have a field day on whoever is.
I'll be throwing torps on the smoke screen and the Bismarck in 16 seconds. Did he damage control? Can you confirm?
The Bismarck?
Bismarck is still on fire.
Yes, just a few seconds.
Which
ago,
one?
10 seconds ago, though.
Which one?
Potato quality. Did he damage control?
No,
Not yet.
Fog Cruiser did.
Shapiv's on fire.
Squadron 2, awaiting orders.
Joker, how long for smoke?
20 seconds.
Fighter Squadron 4,
You see it on your screen, July now.
standing by.
Actually, you don't.
I've got a smoke screen ready if you need it.
You should be.
Bomber Unit 6.
Fire on Charles Montel.
Crappy plane, man.
Voodoo, you can shoot HE too.
I'm just looking at HE currently.
My fault.
Oh, good.
Squadron 2, down.
I swear, smoke. I'm gonna start turning in a little bit.
Hydroed by the Luoyang, I think.
Yeah, it's right there.
Fire on the Charles Martel.
Fighter Squadron 2,
Start trying to head out.
Who's that for?
Ice. Sorry.
Fighter Squadron
Yeah, I
2,
moved.
Keep pushing. Keep drawing them from C. Start burning his Bismarck. He's right, I'm gonna be shooting HE at him too, so.
RTB. Bomber Unit 7, standing by for instructions.
We've reached the waypoint. We've arrived at the coordinates.
I'm gonna burn out.
Change course.
Bismarck's on fire. Fog Cruiser.
Into the sky.
Or Fog Cruiser Makuma.
Squadron 4, standing by. Bomber Unit 7, standing by for
Here
instructions.
goes Aramagi.
Fighter Squadron 4, down.
Potato quality on fire.
Fighter Squadron 3, ready for
Second fire on the Bismarck.
payload away.
Damage gone.
Fighter Squadron 2, ready. Bomber Unit 6, destroy.
Joker, once you start getting behind them, smoke up and start dropping on this North Cow.
You mean shoot him?
Yes.
Second fire on that Bismarck.
7, standing by for instructions. Airborne.
How's that Bismarck?
Fighter Squadron 2, airborne and beginning
Front
patrol.
power, need vision.
Alright, Bismarck just got smoked.
Okay, I'll go in for a torpedo attack.
I need
Alright.
a scout.
Actually,
Actually-
you guys keep trying to burn down that this
If I
one.
can get eyes right here, the North Carolina was there.
Alright, he's about to come up.
Chappie to our south, Scissor.
Nice.
Roger.
I'll tarp him from behind.
Kudos out first. He's gonna try to make for that smoke.
Bomber Unit 6, ready to go. Bomber Unit 7, we're at the rendezvous. Bomber Unit 7, they're all
You
over
want us to kite back to B?
I don't have a position.
Yeah,
I'm screwed.
Bomber Unit 6, airborne.
Let's clear this off. He's also on the open.
Instructions. Fighter Squadron 2, awaiting orders.
Fire North Cal.
Joke, you got a good spot on the North Cal.
Bomber Unit 7,
Ouch.
we're at the rendezvous.
Scissor, turn around, follow me.
Roger.
Keep doing the hard right-hand turn.
Fighter Squadron 2, awaiting
They're all going away from us because they've run us off.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Bring them over to me, I was gonna say.
We're at the rendezvous.
I'm down. Joker, they're probably gonna try to focus you next.
What the hell?
Yep.
The enemy force has gained the upper hand.
Fighter Squadron 3,
Oh, good.
destroyed.
Struggle.
Fighter Squadron 2, awaiting orders.
I found their aircraft carrier.
Bomber Unit 6, standing by for instructions.
Yeah, but he's not worth going out.
We couldn't stop their roll up into B.
Yeah, they rolled right through C, and there was nothing we could do about it.
Yeah.
And anytime an enemy sends dive bombers to an area, that means they're not going that area. He was scouting all the way across the top of the map, so they had us locked down to 2/3 of the map, and then he came around the corner and saw where everybody was, so they just rolled us up.
Fighter Squadron 2, standing by.
Oh, good.
I really don't understand what happened there.
We cannot allow this defeat.
Just unfortunate. What I should have done is had you guys leave C, go north, we capture A and B, and we could have put figure strong forward.
Arrived at the coordinates.
But this one. Something
Fighter
to learn.
Squadron 2, awaiting orders.
It's better to jump the
Fighter
chart.
Squadron 2, standing by. Bomber Unit 6, they're all over us. Bomber Unit 7, ready to go. In the air.
Jump how many planes you have? Bro?
Not a
Bomber
lot.
Unit 6, destroy.
Come, change course.
They're all over us. Fighter Squadron 2, standing by. Fighter Squadron 2, beginning.
Hey, Jedi,
Yes.
you don't mind me taking a cruiser for the next game?
You have to ask Roxy because you made the strat. I don't know what strat is for the next game.
Oh, okay.
Helm, rudder amidships. Helm,
Down.
change course.
Yeah, we
Better socket. First batch.
their push from CNB is crazy.
Yeah. Actually, that was fucking
Helm,
goalie
rudder
strat.
amidships. Helm, change course.
I don't know. I was trying to remember what
Rudder
Ben said
amidships. Helm,
against them.
change course. Helm. Cannot fire.
right, Roxy.
I think
Yeah,
sending
I'm
the fleet
making
from
new
one
rules
side of the
for the next game.
And Roxy, you can put me in. I have. So
What did you say?
I say you can put me in anything. So
Yeah, I know.
try to get Chokus in on this one. So,
He is already on.
I think the plan was too rigid there, sending the Imagi and the Akazuki from the top of the map all the way to the bottom of the map. Left that whole side wide open for them to see what was going on. They instantly changed their plans once they saw there was no threat from the north.
yeah, but I mean, if you watch the Go League games, like most of the time, regardless of where you spawn, you're gonna have to go to the spot. It's just I should have had you guys come back north instead of going out east.
Even if we did come back north, they would have been tail chasing us, burning us. That they had us once they knew where everybody was. They had the intelligence on us.
Yeah,
whole
that's
time.
fine. But you guys would have
I-
been closer to the rest of the But on to the next game.
Okay. Ice, does you have Kutsov?
I do.
Is it ready to play in competitive?
I've got a 17-point captain with it.
Okay.
I also have a coop with a 19-point.
Does someone have a Nedenberg?
Why would you want to use an Edinburgh?
I'm
Belfast.
asking.
I do, yes.
Who said it? Ice?
Yeah, but it's not. It's
Ready,
not
okay.
ready.
Not a viable ship.
4-point captain. It's not ready.
Like I said, I have everything except for that.
I could go. I could pretty much play anything. Like Amagi, kind of is ready, kind of isn't. North Carolina, Tirpitz, Bismarck.
Don't we still have the Google Docs that shows what everybody has as far as captains and ships and all that kind of stuff?
It needs to be updated, but yes.
Yes.
That's something we'll probably need to focus on. That way,
Somebody
when you
put
build
up
your
there-
strats.
Yeah, somebody put up on there to make sure they went in there and filled it out. Now it's all up to who did.
I mean, the strat stuff is mainly like attendance. Like if I know that Scissor Tech has these ships and I want to use him instead of like let's say Roxanne for a specific ship, and then all of a sudden Scissor can't take it, then I kind of have to switch a lot. It's a lot of planning.
Well, yeah, but that was what we just ran into is the inflexibility of the strategy.
No, that was my bad. I was focused on the dogfight between C and B. That I didn't notice that dive bomber was sneaking up high over there. That probably told him where to be heavy at. I mean, it's part of the failure, though. I mean, it's not. I don't care. What? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Benson, you're going to be in like F4. Don't go inside of a cap yet. I want to have eyes on them before we really make some war for the cap.
The fate of this engagement may
Okay.
depend upon us. To your duties. Helm,
There?
change course.
Yeah, but don't go too fast there. We're waiting for the rest of the battleship.
Ready to go. Fighter Squadron 3. Ready for action. Ready for action. Airborne. Where do you need us?
So should I get on cap or wait for scissor?
Wait that you're the two together, as you're going to rotate your smoke and hydro together. So I want you to communicate correctly, so you don't have to hydro at the same time.
Squadron 4. Airborne and beginning patrol.
Roxanne, you gonna run into me?
Nope.
Fighter Squadron 3. Airborne and beginning patrol. We've been engaged.
Oh, there's someone at 8.
Okay.
I'm on my way down. I spawned at the top of the map. That's all.
No, it's correct. It's correct.
Awaiting orders.
Making a brisk 40 knots.
This is why I always prefer the tournament mode,
Standing by.
as we spawn all in the middle.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be on
Fighter
the
Squadron 3.
They're in B.
Standing by.
We've reached the waypoint.
I'm spotted.
I'm also
Fighter
smart.
Squadron 2.
You're spotted by ship or by planes?
Fighter Squadron
Planes.
3. Standing by.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Come back towards me, and the two Amagi will help you with A if needed.
Ah.
That Kuduzao was fucked up. 2 citadels.
Yeah, I just
Okay, so they're all going at A, so I wanted two Kutsov to go more over here, just cap, then slowly go over there by using the rotation of smoke.
Fighter Squadron 4. Awaiting orders.
Holy crap.
Spotted by aircraft.
Roxanne.
Fighter
Okay,
Squadron
Druko, can you come in my way?
Trying to.
I got spotted as second and the Alpha
Get team,
reload.
please. It's empty.
I will slow a little bit, Druko.
We've reached the waypoint.
Fighter Squadron 4. Awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 3. Standing by.
you guys see that Kudasaw smoking and that make sure that smoke, make sure you drop. Make sure to bring his
Fighter
ass.
Squadron 2. Standing by.
Okay, I'm not running hydro. I'm running air defense.
Same here.
You're arming
I
the
don't-
inside of your Kutsov?
You need smoke, Jedi?
Bomber
Yeah,
Unit
I'm trying to
7.
slow down.
We're at the rendezvous.
Okay, yeah, so the two Kutsov don't smoke yet. Just take C, then slowly go south.
You've got their
I'll
Shikaku
wait until
spotted.
I'm targeted, till I'm smoked.
Because you have no one near you. You have their 5 ship there. So yeah, you don't have
Two
really
fires on
anyone
Bismarck.
close.
Gotta sit it down.
We've been engaged.
He damconned? No, he's not damconned. Yeah, he's damconned.
Yeah, they are all
Shikaku-
going south.
Shikaku
So
in the
two
open.
Kutsov speedily push from C.
Alright, I'm being targeted.
Vessel's position to the fleet.
Ognovoy just
Chokus, concentrate
I'll
on
hold-
dog.
I'll
Right
hold
from the
their-
Shukaku is the only one that we see.
I'll hold the Shikaku spotted.
Destroyed.
I'm spotting the Chicago, by the way, so
Oh, are you now?
you don't have to risk. Yeah.
Okay. Backing
Torpedoes and or
off.
smoke. Torpedoes and smoke.
Smoking.
Provide
Yes.
coordinates.
Standing by for instructions. Bomber
Thank you for chasing off the planes.
We've been engaged.
that cycles up.
Benson,
Helm, change course. Helm, rudder amidships.
Oh boy. Hey, up.
Bomber unit
Good,
6.
good, good.
They're all over us. Bomber unit 7.
Got no eyes on them guys down there. They're all in smoke.
Fighter Squadron 3. Ready for action. Fighter Squadron 2. Down.
Smoke's gonna have to come up at some.
Guys, near A, our smoke is ending soon, so be careful.
Do you want us
What
to kite
happened
away,
next?
or do you want us to go towards them?
We are
On the
going
way,
to
Chopper.
slowly get away from A and regroup more over here,
Okay.
as they're
Kevin
all
Plains down.
stopping us, and I don't like that.
Fighter Squadron 4.
Chokers, start moving slowly forward and smoke just outside of our smoke.
Alright.
Fighter Squadron 3.
Next
Okay.
smoke in 30 seconds.
Guys, in A, you use it your, in C, use it your first smoke, but for your next one, I really want it more in the south, as you have your gun in range,
Fighter Squadron 3. Standing by.
because currently you're all alone.
Okay, got Torps going in on the North Carolina Bismarck position.
Fighter
Don't smoke
Squadron
yet,
3.
Chokers.
I already hit it.
Orders.
Okay.
I want focus on quality potato.
Or-
If someone is targeting a battleship, quality potato.
Ready. Fighter Squadron 4. We've been engaged. Fighter
Bits
Squadron
is
3.
more back into the
Standing
next.
by.
Smoke ready.
Fighter Squadron 2. Airborne. Fighter Squadron 4. Awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 3. We've been engaged.
Oh boy.
Bomber Unit 6. We're at the rendezvous.
You're
Bomber
pretty
Unit
good.
7.
You can go
Standing
dark
by
if-
for instructions.
Yeah, but
Fighter Squadron 4. Awaiting orders. Bomber Unit 6.
Quality's gonna take a Torp. Did he damcon?
I don't know.
He's flooding.
Roxanne smoke.
Force has gained the upper hand.
I don't need it for the moment.
No? Okay.
Fighter Squadron 4.
Well, if you can use it, I will sit it near and go
On
on.
the fire on the
for
north
hell.
tower.
Standing by. Fighter Squadron
Why don't you smoke
3.
Thunder Corgi before you lose another battleship, so he can escape?
Bomber Unit 6.
Just a
Yeah, too
suggestion.
late.
Fighter Squadron 2. Awaiting orders. Standing by for instructions.
Kutuzov in the open. Crack
Yeah,
God.
we currently see the Kutuzov.
Ready for action. Bomber Unit 6.
I can fire my shots at him.
Fighter Squadron 3. Airborne.
Only one hit.
Bomber Unit 7.
Smoke's done. Torp.
Helm, change course.
Man, these fucking battleships, they just know where to shoot.
Awaiting orders.
Good shit.
Torpedo Group 5. Standing by. Fighter
They're also
Squadron
focusing
3.
fire.
Relay that vessel position to the fleet.
Quality
Smoke is
potato,
coming out,
guys. Quality potato.
Fighter
down.
Squadron 4. Ready for action. Fighter Squadron 3.
I'm going to start my radar so we can see if any DD is close.
Not allow this defeat.
Bomber Unit 7.
Okay, perfect.
We're at the rendezvous. Bomber Unit 7. We need help. Fighter Squadron 4. Airborne. Bomber Unit 6. Rearmed and ready. Bomber Unit 7. We're at the
Sorry, let's see.
rendezvous.
Getting close. We're getting close.
Bomber Unit 7.
Ben's
They're all
still
over
up.
us. Standing by. Fighter
What's that
Squadron
time on
4.
smoke
Awaiting orders.
for
Fighter
battleships?
Squadron 3. Awaiting
30 seconds.
Well, that was a good meat shield for you, Chokers.
Standing by for
Yep.
instructions. Standing by.
Go
Fighter
dark,
Squadron
Chokers, if you
3.
can.
Awaiting
Yeah, you got to pull back, bud, because you
20
can't take
seconds on the smoke.
Bomber
torpedoes
Unit
with the smoke on
7.
battleships.
They're all over us.
Torpedo coming. Oh, I'm dead.
Returning to base.
this time.
Bismarck should be dead.
He's not.
Hit squirrel tag, Broxton.
Who?
Squirrel tag, the Benson.
I prefer to drop the Atago as the Benson is too much in the back. Atago, guys. He's really close to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop. He's probably dropping torps at me.
Yeah. It's inevitable.
That Benson is almost down.
God damn.
Atago can't torpedo with the North Carolina in the way.
Jedi, if
turn.
you have a permission for a ram, if possible, on that
Try.
not call. That's correct.
Alright, Thunder Corgi, watch out for torps because they got a freeway now.
There's not a lot I'll be able to do.
Right.
I'm going to try and take him out, but no promises.
Choco, you got some torps? Good talk.
I've never shot at Atago that much, and he ate that much though.
Bomber Unit 6, in the air. They're all over us.
Well,
Payload away.
Even still.
What the hell attacked me?
Atago is going for a ram.
Yeah, oh well. That was interesting.
Not quite the
So
word
what do
I
you guys think?
Okay.
Were we outgunned or?
Well, completely outmaneuvered would be one thing.
Well, I think a big mistake we're making is sending ships that are in the north to the south.
Yeah.
Ships in the south to the north is not a good strategy. No way
Yeah, I
to
think they were
look at it.
heavy at A when they spawned, so they just went to the closest camp that they had.
I think so.
Yeah, we spawned like right middle on each cap. If we went C heavy, we would be disputing B instead of A and B. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The other deal that we got is that we only had the initial start of the plan. So the plan for battleships was go south.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, sorry.
we didn't have anything after that. So we had
No,
no
that's fine.
contingency strategy.
This is a script, so that's what we're doing.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
So
We need to be flexible
Yeah, no need
and
to,
learn from it, really.
Apologize.
Seems to me like a little
They
bit left in the
just-
planning is where we spawn.
They just hang around an A and shoot back. That's all they did. It's really...
That's all they had to do.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was surreal. It's
I mean,
like
we pretty much came to them, so.
yeah, I
Right.
felt like yeah, but that was fun though, because it's ocean. You get to learn how to ocean. Strats is not
I love
based on
ocean.
smoking an island, you know. It's pretty.
Ocean's
interesting.
great.
Yeah,
I
we
wish
need
it
to be
was
able to
in the,
just switch
rotation.
strategies on the fly a little bit.
But this is
more.
a great team that you picked to Scrim. Right? Now this is a learning experience. I love it.
Well, so
Because
one of the
we haven't
first
had-
things that you have to eliminate is so we had Kutuzov out there, and he was lit for long enough for everyone to put
Yeah.
rounds on him,
And
and
he
so
only
we
had
put
50
some
rounds.
ammo on him. And so if you could eliminate one of their smokes and then a Benson or whatever else is carrying their smoke, then you rob them of their camouflage while maintaining yours. So they can't maneuver from one location of smoke to the other because you're killing all of it. So I mean that's
By
one
the
deal:
way-
focusing fire and calling, right? You know, calling targets.
By the way, I think that CV made a mistake going that far out over there, but I'm not sure how far was he from your range if he was hittable.
I could have shot him, but it was better targets.
Yeah,
I put rounds at him because that was what I had available at the time.
Yeah, he went too far and then he made a U-turn like 3 minutes later after initial.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
that,
you're
late,
in
that late in
smoke-
the game, you're better off shooting at shit that shoots back.
If you're in smoke and you see other ships shooting out of smoke, don't be afraid to shoot at where they are.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, man, I would play.
'Cause
Yeah,
Are we doing a third game?
Yes.
we should.
I'm gonna sit this one.
You get that Tipson in if he's here.
I am. I finally got my son to sleep.
Did you get Chokus in this game?
Yeah, I had him.
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you.
sir.
Very nice.
Okay,
Sure.
Nice.
I'm just thinking. Sorry. them cap B as a free cap, but we will push them out pretty soon.
Fighters.
I got him.
Fighter Squadron 4, airborne.
Just have fun with it while it's in range.
Okay, if I see more ship, I will make a call. Drum, can you send your fighter in the middle more towards A?
Yeah.
Reach the waypoint.
So I can see more of them.
Awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 3, we've been engaged.
Let me swing back here and drop smoke for you guys behind the island.
Okay, so guys in B, go in B. They're all going at
Alright.
C.
I'm gonna start beelining straight.
So go more over here. And the rest of the team are more going to sit over here, waiting for them to push from B.
Fighter Squadron 2.
Okay, rocks. Here's the smoke coming out.
Helm. Rudder amidships.
Okay, I didn't really call it, but thanks.
Okay, well I thought we were setting up here. Sorry.
No, it's just that I'm not put it, and I cannot shoot to anything, so I have no purpose for smoke.
Yeah, my bad.
Wait,
My
see
bad
if you
call.
guys can reset C. I'm gonna pop it right now, or lit it up right now.
Okay, if everyone has eyes and see that is near, I'm going to pop the radar in 4, 3, 1.
You don't even need the radar.
Yeah, I saw him before popping.
Helm. Change course.
Torpedo Group 5, we need to... Bomber Unit 7, we're at the rendezvous. Fighter Squadron 4, awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 2, down! Bomber Unit 6, standing by for
Yeah,
instructions.
they're heading hard around the island.
Yeah.
Making our way.
So, Monarch Amagi, be ready to run back. Ben, I want one Benson over here so can torp more freely.
Connected over here.
Fighter Squadron
We'll
3,
talk
Droco,
it.
right? Droco, you got your smoke. Why don't you stay over there? I'll head into camp.
I do.
Jedi, when do you want me to pop it?
Fighter
Torp's in
Squadron
front of
4,
us.
awaiting
Shit.
orders.
Second.
Bomber Unit 7, we're
Might
at the
take it.
rendezvous.
Sorry.
Torpedo
Okay.
Gonna smoke up where you are now.
Fighter Squadron 4, awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 4, we've been engaged. Fighter Squadron 3,
Hope you can slow down.
orders.
Could have out in the open.
Hey, don't shoot while you're smoking, because they're gonna try to mark your spot.
Okay, so Tibson, be really careful, please.
Yeah, I am.
If you can stay in the cap there, but you can go out, it's not a problem.
Bomber Unit 7, standing by for instructions.
Yeah, go out of the cap.
Fighter Squadron 2, ready.
We start shooting at this Charles Martel.
Orders. Fighter Squadron 2, airborne. We're at the rendezvous.
Tibson, you have your smoke in 30 seconds, I suppose?
25, yeah.
Okay. When you're going to have it, come on my way. I will be in perfect position.
They're wasting their momentum on that, going around that island at D7, just noting.
Yes.
So maybe distract them, pushing A. They're
Benson up.
going A.
You want us to do it?
Like hug the left side of B and then proceed to put pressure on A.
Roxy. you want us
Okay,
to
here
do it?
comes the smoke.
I just
Radar.
realized that you don't make any call
We've arrived at the
like that, please.
coordinates.
Okay, you said come
I'm
around and
suggesting.
smoke, so sorry.
Wait, are you talking to me, Roxanne?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
was.
even
The
know
question
what's
is, what's the plan then?
Okay, so the B team, when your smoke is finished, move more over here. Monarch, stay there and slowly go back.
I apologize.
Right, Monarch.
Bomber Unit 6, we're at the rendezvous. Bomber Unit 6, we need help. 7, we need help.
God damn.
Awaiting orders.
We'll try to stop them from the seaside.
Fighter Squadron 3, ready for action.
change course.
Fighter Squadron 3, airborne.
Smoke voodoo?
Yes, you would, please. Just in front of me.
We need help. Fighter Squadron 4, ready.
Torp's in front of me, coming out of the smoke.
Under attack. Fighter Squadron 4, airborne. Fighter Squadron 3, awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 3, we've been engaged. Torpedo group
Smoking.
5, awaiting orders. Fighter Squadron 2, we've been engaged. Fighter Squadron 3, standing by. Fighter Squadron 2, standing by. Bomber Unit 7, rearmed and ready. Fighter Squadron 4, we've been engaged.
Got a flooding, but I'm not sure who on.
Moggy.
Fighter Squadron 3, standing
Another
by.
flooding on the Bismarck.
Fighter Squadron 4,
Kutzov, be careful, you're outside of your smoke.
Bomber Unit 7, airborne.
Okay.
Torpedo Group 5, standing by. Bomber Unit 6, we need help. Bomber Unit 6,
Benson lit.
we're at the rendezvous.
Okay, Benson is over there. I suppose the other Benson is more near the hay cap between, yeah, from that smoke.
Fighter Squadron 4,
How's the status of your smoke, Droko?
99 seconds.
Okay, you're in good shape.
Okay, I'd like a torpedo going towards potato quality. Inside of that smoke, they have 3 ships in there.
Benson Droko, get ready for Torps from that Benson.
approaching enemy. Torpedoes away. Fighter Squadron 4, awaiting orders.
God damn.
Smoke's fading.
Fighter Squadron 2, awaiting orders. Bomber Unit 7, standing by for instructions. Standing by. We've been engaged. Fighter Squadron 3, standing by. Fighter Squadron 2, down. Fighter Squadron 4, standing by.
That fucking Martel's just been sitting out there circling around attacking us from the flank the whole time.
Fighter Squadron 3,
But because of that 2 Titan, we cannot take him.
Flooding on somebody, didn't see that.
Okay, perfect.
ready for action. Tally-ho!
Okay, so Timson, go
The coordinates.
towards the rest of the team.
Yep, on my way.
But don't go too far from the enemy so you can permanently torp them. Okay,
Bomber Unit 7, they're all over us. Bomber Unit 7, standing by for instructions.
Eagle, why does you have a smoke there?
Because I was being focused. And I want to shoot this Benson that's sitting
Shouldn't
right
you
there.
be on torpedo reload?
I just used my torpedo reload.
Is
I
it?
can.
Oh crap, okay. Because now we have 4 torpedo, 4 smoke, which wasn't supposed to.
Fighter Squadron 3,
Yeah, Kizuki have both of them. Crap.
Bomber Unit 6, they're all over us.
Helm, change course.
Fighter Squadron 3, airborne and beginning patrol.
I'm going down.
Yeah, I know.
The enemy force has gained the upper
This is a
hand.
little flag again.
Bomber Unit 7, destroy.
Yeah,
Can I get a spot on this? Oh, there he is.
Bomber Unit 6,
are these guys in Bronze Lake?
massacred.
No.
No, they're on silver, and I think it's one of the best on their division of 6.
Engaged. Fighter Squadron 4, standing by. Fighter Squadron 3, destroyed. Weapon armed, engaging target. Returning to carrier.
As long as we draw breath, we may yet win the day.
When we see. I can say nothing.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Nice. See everybody tomorrow.
See you, legal.
Overall, still good games. I mean, not as good as they could be, but that's mainly on